All right, well, in this recording, we're going to talk about how you can integrate Claude Code with Alpaca MCP server so you can start backtesting your algorithmic trading strategies and then eventually roll out into your Alpaca real or paper account. To get started, you need to have a Claude Code subscription. I recommend starting with API based subscription and then eventually moving to the monthly based or yearly based as per your need. And then, yeah, go ahead and install Claude, including Git Bash from the link that I will provide towards the end. And then the next step is install Visual Studio Code. And yeah, for that, after you have done that, it's gonna look like this. It's an IDE for all your development, right? I think most of the developer already know uh, that. Yeah. And the third step is install Claude Code extension for VS Code. Yeah, so once you've opened Visual Studio Code, you can go ahead into extension and search for Claude Code for VS Code, and yeah, install it from there. You will start noticing that there is this splash icon appeared on your workbench, and then you can just click it and another window of Claude Code will open for you to start working on. The next step is you clone your own Git repo. We need to clone the Git repo so that Claude Code has the context of all the component and the structure and the format of your repository. So whenever you ask Claude Code, hey, I need to build something, it will adhere to your design, and then eventually build the code as per your repository, existing repository. Yeah, anyway, but it's not a must requirement. You can directly just start using Claude Code without uh, cloning your Git repo. Anyway, moving on, you can add now. Once you have Claude Code window open in front of you and it's working, running, you can just go ahead and add the MCP server with the command that you see on my screen into this window and start the Claude MCP server straight away, just by providing your correct keys and secret. I will recommend, though, there is a safer way to do it, and why we should use that way. My recommendation is to always export your keys into your environment variable and then referencing it as you go ahead using the Alpaca MCP server. You can notice that, hey, I've used test Alpaca MCP server, but you can actually use \mcp server to know whether the Alpaca MCP server is integrated with your Claude Code or not. Anyway, this does some certain test, and yeah, it was able to let me know that, hey, this is connected. And then once it got connected, I just asked for my account details, and then it provided, hey, you can notice I've asked what are my account details, and then it will just go ahead and start providing me with stuff like equity cash. Well, it's paper account, so you can set up any value. And then it went ahead and provided all the open positions in my account. It did a pretty good job in doing that, right? Well, so your Claude Code setup is done. You can restart the Claude. Well, this was actually prior to you adding all of it, and then eventually starting the Claude Code again and testing the Alpaca server. Okay, so once our installation is done, you can go ahead and just instruct Claude Code on what you really want to do. So for in this example, what I really wanted to do was, hey, I have a list of SPY stocks, all the 500 stock in SPY. I wanted to test whether, if I place my order every Monday with $100 in each stock, and let's say I'll keep 1% as my realized profit, and I want to liquidate it by Friday, same week before the market closes, regardless if the profit was realized or not for that stock. I also mentioned that, hey, go ahead and create a summary of every stock with total amount invested in, which uh, invested in. So it should be the same because we are going with $100 for every stock in, right? But anyway, I wanted a summary of that, and then also provide me a table of weekly net profit and loss losses. And then that was the part of backtesting, so that once I'm able to run that file, I'm also able to know whether this strategy is actually profitable or not. Anyway, for the purpose of this video, before testing that strategy, I wanted to also create a file with SPY fixed profit, which will eventually show me how I can go ahead and run that file uh, to actually place the buy and sell orders as per the strategy that I've defined above. So you will notice that it actually went through my whole repository, understood the structure, and then eventually spit out these two files, one for backtesting and one for actually placing the order into my account. So if you look at the code that it produced, and I literally went through this code, it it was it's mind blowing the way it has come up with keeping and using all my existing objects that I had already defined, and then just working through those objects to eventually build this backtesting strategy for me. Same it did with SPY fixed profit, the actual implementation of this backtesting strategy. Although there were some modification I could do to enhance the actual execution. And yeah, I can share the output as well of the backtesting strategy with you guys. And you will notice that yeah, it actually went through displaying all the stocks in SPY and how much each and every stock was either profitable or at loss, and then every week how much profit or loss I had made. Yeah. Well, good luck building with Claude Code, and that's all for now. Thank you.